folks, Joker7099 here, and we're going to have another battle for you. The opponent today is our Chamberlain.
Nice to meet you guys.
And he is going to be playing Haqqislam. We are set up. We are going to do the Zhurong Power Station mission, and this should be interesting. Back in a few.
Hey guys. Okay, on my first turn, I pretty much just moved the obelisk up. Try to add a little pressure on this side. I moved up my Gulam infantry and my Janissary up to the main building. Moved my Sheba remote over here on this side to apply some covering fire and stuff for next turn. And then I actually ran up my medic over there, opened the doors, went inside, and activated the first control console. And that is pretty much my first turn.
All right. Nomads, turn one. We started with a surprise shot from an intruder here on the Janissary, and we put a wound on him.
You put a wound on him? Yep.
And took return fire from the obelisk.
Yeah.
And that was an exchange.
Too much.
And this thing right here was...
Which one? The
one that's not there anymore.
Gulam?
The Gulam.
You wiped the Gulam.
Took a missed a Gulam with a peek out shot from the Brigada here. Through the varying attempts at taking out the exposed targets, the intruder
into
unconscious, but also the intruder went into unconscious, brought on a Tomcat with his Zoncat, took a couple of shots, came on right about here, took a shot from a, is that a Gulam?
That's obelisk.
Obelisk that I missed, didn't see there. Made a move over to here, came up, took a couple more shots that missed, got into position to heal.
Also, you moved up and you got shot by the remote.
That's right. Got shot by the remote, but shook that off. Got into position to heal the intruder, and then I realized that my Zoncat was on my engineer, not on my doctor. So it was pointless. Had to move the Zoncat back down out of range. That's when we took a shot from the... What is that?
That's my... I honestly can't pronounce the name of my remote. It's
that
the one
remote?
with the smart missiles.
The smart missile remote. We took a shot from there, so the Zoncat is disabled. The Hunter popped up and activated a console, so it's 1-to-1 on the consoles. We did a cautious move of the Brigada over here, and that is pretty much the wrap-up of turn one. On to Haqqislam, turn two.
Hey guys, turn two for Haqqislam. I basically moved up my hacker. Basically tried to, or activated this point right here. I moved up my Sheba remote and tried to take out the guy with the two koalas. Failed miserably on multiple orders on that one. Came over here, moved my medic and healed the Janissary back up, giving me the experimental drug victory condition. Moved my smart missile remote up here just to add covering fire, and then I pretty much moved a Gulam up here behind the next objective, and that was pretty much my turn. I don't think I took anything out. I just positioned more than anything else. Okay, thank you.
Nomads, turn two. The first thing we did was the Grenzer forward observed the obelisk.
Yeah.
And succeeded, giving us telemetry. Then we took a shot at her.
And
she dodged, which is...
And that's why she moved just a little bit out around the corner.
Around the corner. Jaguar came up, walked around, threw out some smoke. The smoke cover allowed for the hunter to walk over as a forward observer and activate a console. So that's the second console activated. And then moved back over there, out of the range of the Shiba.
The Shiba.
So we are 3-3 to, I'm sorry, 2 consoles each. We each have a classified objective that we have scored.
So very close game.
A very close game. It's going to come down to turn 3.
Hey guys. Okay, on turn 3, what I did was I moved my medic from this area all the way up to activate that final node right there. I actually used my remote on this side, ran up to try to get rid of the koalas. It did its job. It died, but it was fine. Janissary moved up, took 2 of the koalas, and ended up only losing 1 wound, so that was lucky on my part. Moved the other 2 up there to try to make a little kill box in case anybody comes in there. And the other thing I did was I moved my hacker up the side and activated my decharges, getting the sabotage objective on a building on his side of the field.
Is that a hacker or an engineer?
Hacker, that has decharges.
Oh, he does have decharges? Gotcha. All right.
And that is pretty much my turn. Hoping the Nomads can't get in there and
it's
take
going
it.
to come down to the control room pretty much. Nomads, turn 3. Pretty much it was a desperate gambit here at the end, and there was very little I could do other than trying to secure the objective room and see if I could get one of those consoles taken away. Moved up with the Brigada and started firing in to the room. Put some wounds on some stuff, but the Obeliska
Obelisk, the no wound
had the no wound incapacitated, so she was still there and conscious.
You took out the Janissary.
Took out the Janissary.
And a Gulam medic. That
And
was
a
right
Gulong medic, but to do that I had to bust a move with a Jaguar in there, throwing chain templates out there. Ended up taking those down, but the final exchange
ended up killing him.
ended up making them unconscious, so we had an unconscious room full of unconscious people. So no one was in control of the room while Haqqislam maintained control of that third console. With just a couple of orders left, I started with a hunter that was here and did a desperate move across here. Took a couple of AROs,
but nothing
landed and nothing stuck. Was able to burn a command token to transfer an order over from my small group pool, which gave me a last order and a lieutenant order, revealed my lieutenant, and was able to hustle the hunter into the room. So Nomads end up controlling the room, but at the end there were 3 points for controlling the room, 1 point for classified objective on the Nomad side. There were 5 points for controlling more consoles and 2 points for classified objectives on the Haqqislam side. Haqqislam wins.
Very close game.
But it came down to the very last roll. It was a little intense. If I smoked, I would need a cigarette, but I don't, so...
Good game, though.
Yep, we'll see y'all next time. Thanks for checking it out, and we'll have more for you later.